I'm Bill.
And I'm Adam.
And this is
Barbecuenbourbon. Woo! So this is our quick and fast turkey smoked bourbon pecan pie with a special guest star on that one.
Smoked pecan pie. I do love me a pecan pie.
Smoked bourbon pecan pie.
Oh, can't wait.
And then
we're drinking some of this wild turkey rare breed barrel proof. 116.8. 116.8. So ought to be pretty tasty.
Yep, straight bourbon whiskey. 75% on the mash bill corn, which of course has to be the biggest portion if it's whiskey. 13% rye, which is where you'll probably get a little spice, and it's high proof, so we'll get a little spice off that as well.
Yep.
And then the rest is malted barley.
Malted barley.
Malted barley.
I might have to send you on Jeopardy.
Yeah, whiskey Jeopardy.
Well, what do you think?
There's also the bourbon we're going to be putting in that we had put into that pie there, so it's going to be tasty. A little ethanol-y on the nose, I get.
I don't.
Yeah, I do. I get a little bit of ethanol-y. A little bit of spice.
I get spice. I got a little, maybe like toffee.
I'm not picking up no toffee. Maybe some roasted nuts.
Yeah, I get a little bit of citrus.
Yeah, I do get that. All right, well, let's mouth it.
I get the ethanol right there, though.
Definitely tell it's higher proof.
Definitely.
It's got that whiskey, that little whiskey burn to it. The little rye tingle.
Yep, definitely got that rye tingle to it.
But I definitely get caramel coming across right away. Got a gorgeous color.
It does got good color.
Wow, it lasts a while too.
I get a spicy pepper or something.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some pepper something in there. It's almost like a white pepper. You know, not like a black pepper, but more like a white pepper.
Boy, that takes me back to about 17 years old when I was hitting the old man's wild turkey fat.
Yeah, you know, I don't see the comparison between the two. Actually, other than in name, this is so much more approachable and so much more complex than Wild Turkey 101. But good. I've had some Wild Turkey 101 fairly recently.
Have you?
Yeah.
Not me. Not since, that escapade when I was about 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, that was the booze of choice then.
Yeah, out in the backwoods, next to a fire.
Yeah. Or we'd get a fifth and go to the cowboy breakfast before the rodeo starts. By 9 o'clock, we are smashed. Looking for grandparents' house because they live closer than we did. Oh, we weren't driving.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't driving.
But yeah, I like it. So, what do we got on the show today?
We are doing a turkey, smoked turkey. I do believe we got mashed taters.
Mashed taters, yeah.
We got a pecan pie, basically a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep. The key thing that we're trying to get across here is a smoked pie and easy smoked turkey.
Easy smoked turkey.
So that'd be good.
And I believe I had to run out for a little bit I believe you pulled it off already.
Yep, we got it off. It's
How long was that on there for?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. Easy smoke, 3.5 hour turkey. 15 pounder, by the way.
15 pounds. Got nice smoke flavor on there. Nice crispy skin.
Nice color.
Nice color.
Awesome.
Yep, it's
awesome.
Can't wait to dig into it. It's gonna taste good.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Hit that like button.
Leave us a comment.
Yes, please. We would appreciate hearing from y'all.
Yep, hit that bell so you know when our next one falls.
Yep.
And I think it's time to plate this stuff and get to eating.
I think so.
All right.
We'll get back at you.
All right, so we got us our 15-pound bird right here. And over here, we got a nice little juice bath of some oranges, some lemons, 1 lime, a little bit of chicken stock, and then also the seasoning that we're using on the outside of the bird dumped in there. And we're going to inject it with it. A lot of times we brine for a couple days in advance. This time we decided we're doing it quick and easy method. Show you guys how a simple smoked turkey can come out without having to spend a lot of time doing it, right? So we're just going to inject it to get all that extra juice in there for the long smoke process. We got some lemons, some oranges, pinwheels, and then we got some rosemary and thyme that we're going to stick inside there to get some nice herbs going and flowing into that meat. And then, of course, our seasoning. We got some brown sugar, some thyme, some celery salt, some rosemary, sage, all kinds of good stuff mixed in there. A little bit of baking powder. It's a great tip. Helps dry out the skin so that it gets nice and crispy. And then we also have some butter with some of our seasoning on that we're going to be basting it with throughout. So we got the smoker rolling, 300 degrees, and it's going to be good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill this cavity up. Some oranges, our herbs, some lemons. Nice thing about this too is those smells start coming across as it's cooking. Just amazing stuff. Gotta love it. So we'll get all this in there. Just like that. We're gonna truss that bird up. So we got a little of our trussing materials here. Just like that, about an arm's length. Usually to get her done. I usually just take a little knot, stick it around, get a little loop, pull it back through, grab those bad boys, cinch them up tight, turn them around. Gonna come in between. There's no real major technique you got to use for this. Just tie those legs up so that they are going to stay together. Keep that bird from flopping around as it's cooking. And just tie it off. Cut your extra string off, string off, call it good. That is it.
Sound like damn Elmer Fudd right there.
Well, you never know how that could be happening. All right, so now we got that. All right, there, Bronco Billy. Where is my EVOO? So as far as the juice, you just take that, you have a little plunger, and get this at any store. They have the fancy ones, with the big columns, stuff we use for doing some of our other stuff, but thank you, sir. Over here, it's just a regular old, looks like a humongous syringe, right? Dip it down in there. It's got a huge hole so you can get your spices and everything in there. Just fill it up, poke it in. You'll see it start to inflate as you're doing that. Just gonna do this in the thighs and the legs, breasts. Poke it in there. Can you see it filling up? Boom, nice, right? Oh, look at that one. A little pocket over there. This just helps keep it nice and juicy inside during the cook. Boom. These thighs, oh yeah, plumping up nice. And we made about 3 cups or so of the juice. You can see it just fills it up. Now, brining, I still believe, works the best. But, you know, if you don't have the time to brine, it's not the end of the world. This works great. And you get a wonderful result with this as well. So, no need to go for that long-term deal if you don't want to. Couple more little spots. We'll call her good. Boom. All right. Now, I'm going to squirt down a little EVOO. Extra layer of flavor, helps with browning, all that good stuff. Of course, our basting sauce with the butter, and that's also going to do a good job of that. And we're going to take our seasoning. Get it fully coated all over this bird. You should smell this. The seasoning smells so good. I have all this in the description for you. I also have a brine recipe in there in case you guys decide you have the time and want to do a brine. Another thing you can do, you can separate the skin from the breast and put it in there like that. But I do that with a lot of chickens. If I'm doing whole roasted chicken and stuff, not so much with the turkeys. Spin that around. Grab this other side. That wing. That is it. Just make sure to get it nice and patted on there. And that bird, that quick, is ready to go. Now, it comes with a little pop button, and you can certainly keep that in there. I take it out. I use the thermometer, either a meat eater or just a probe that comes with my smoker. And we'll pop that in that same hole. We're looking for 165 degrees internal in the breast. So we'll put it on the grill. We're talking probably, this is a 15-pound bird, so we're going to run it at about 300 degrees. So it's probably 4.5 hours or so to get this bird done. And we'll let it go for 2 hours before we start basting. That's it. Bill, you ready to get this bird on?
Sure am. on the grill.
Boom.
Look at that.
Looking good.
You want to do that? There you go.
I got a drip pan under there to catch the juices. You can make some gravy and stuff. I did take the giblets and the neck and all that, and I throw it in the saucepan in the house, and it's in there getting all nice and gooey. Yummy, delicious, and it's going to be good. That's right, we're doing this with rare breed, as you guys can see, and we're going to have a little bit of that in our bread as well. See you guys next. Check out that bird. It's been on for about 2 hours. Now, we're going to throw down some basting on it. Help it brown up a little bit. Looking good. We got a drip pan down below. Catch all these nummy numbs for some gravy. That's always important. We're going to have that lovely tasting gravy. And once it starts to get to the point to where it starts getting dark and stuff, you don't want your wings and that to get too dark, then you can go ahead and take some foil and stuff to cover it. We're not there yet, so I'm just going to keep on letting her roll for now. But she's looking good. Looking good. All right, guys, so we got us a special guest star today, Lisa, my wife, and she's going to be doing a pecan pie that we're going to throw on the smoker. So it's going to be a smoked pecan pie, and she's going to go ahead and show us how we put this thing together. Have at it.
Bourbon pecan pie, because that's the only way to go. So we're just going to add everything together here in our bowl. We got 3 eggs. I'm going to throw in here. And then I've got a cup of sugar, because the sweeter the better, and a cup of corn syrup. A little tip to get your corn syrup out of here easier: spray the bowl with cooking spray, and it doesn't stick in here. Little side tip for you. I'm going to mix the sugar and eggs up together. This is a recipe we've been making for years, but this is the first time that my husband's going to put it on the smoker. So we will see how this comes out. We've got 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Melt it and then let it cool a little bit. You don't want to put it in there hot.
Why? Why don't you want to put it in there hot?
Because that's what my daddy said.
Oh, I thought maybe it's because you didn't want that egg to get cooked.
Well, that too, but this is Daddy's recipe. We need a little vanilla. It says a teaspoon, you know, just kind of eyeball it, because that's what I do. Mix it up good. And then we're using some rare breed. This calls for about 2 tablespoons, but in our house, the more the better. We'll see. I might need more. One year I made this, it was so strong that we got drunk off a piece of pie. But you know.
Yeah, the kids
It was good.
were certainly surprised by that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
This was an adult only. So we're going to add, I just finely chopped some pecans. These are Texas pecans. We're going to add those in there. And then I saved a few aside, whole ones, that we can add on top. And just kind of make it look a little pretty. Got the pie crust in the freezer.
I'll be right back.
So we're going to mix this up while my husband grabs the pie crust. I cheated. I didn't make it homemade. I just bought it from the store. You can definitely make homemade. That's just too much work for me. what it looks like, all mixed up. Oh, can you see it? Oh, it looks delicious.
Yep.
Let's see.
She didn't tell me which freezer.
I feel like we need a little more, because more is better. Don't tell my husband. He'll just find out when he eats it. Oh yeah. If you can't smell the whiskey in it, there's not enough. You can smell it now. It's definitely good. All right.
You didn't tell me which freezer it was in.
Well,
So half time she makes it with homemade pie crust. The other half time
yeah.
she makes it with store-bought frozen ones. And these are pretty good. They're not as good as the ones when she makes, but hey, beggars can be choosers.
Look at that. Lots of pecans. Scrape that bowl out good. Don't tell my husband our little secret.
Huh.
Look at nice
You've been
and
talking
full.
when I've been gone?
And we're going to take these whole ones. You can do it if you want. You don't have to. And just make it a little bit pretty. Put a few of them on here like this. Whatever you want to do. You can even take pie crust and put like some leaves or whatever. You want to make it look a little fancier. But we're just going to go with this for right now. Because you can never have too many pecans on the pie. So there you go.
All right, let's look at this. Oh, yeah.
That
look
looks
at
delicious.
That. So how long is this cooked for?
About 60-65 minutes till it's just set. It's not going to be jiggly. And then you let it cool completely before you slice it.
All right.
And that's it. Bourbon pecan pie.
Let's throw it on that smoker.
All right.
Hey, you can also get a sneak peek of this turkey that's on in here. Oh, yeah, look at
that's
that.
good. All right.
Pie in, turkey brewing. We're set.
Looks great.
All right. We got it in our foil tin. Gonna cover it with the foil. And throw a blankie on her and let it rest.
Anytime you're ready.
It's on.
Oh, it's on. How's it going? This be our turkey. Gobble, gobble. 3.5 hour smoke.
3.5.
Oh. Let's hydrate.
Very important part of this.
All right, let's see if I remember how to break down a turkey. It has been about a year. I should do more turkey during the year. Wow.
So we've let this turkey rest for about an hour or so. You need to let it rest for at least 15 minutes. But, if you wrap it, put it in the cooler, throw a blankie on it, you're good for 4 or 5 hours resting. And it will be perfect eating temperature.
Big knife.
Big knife, he's breaking the knuckle there. Is that skin crispy? Can it?
I don't know. Let's find out.
You see how he just cheated me like that? He got.
Oh my goodness, that is tasty.
So see, you can make a super juicy, super tender turkey in 3.5 hours on a smoker. Get plenty of smoke flavor on there.
This is very juicy still. A wing?
He winged it.
I winged it. Hydrate.
Hydrate. Look at the color.
Love me some breast meat.
He does it like he's serving at a restaurant instead of cutting the breast off and chopping it like you normally do.
I figured I'd do one each way there, Adam.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's looking good. Looking real good.
Oh, I almost lost a piece.
Gotta come in here and look at this. Look at that. Looking good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's juicy.
Hot and juicy.
Hot and juicy. Yeah, that's good. He's not gonna be hungry by the time we sit down to eat this.
That's what happens when you are the man cutting up the bird.
Yeah, that's called chef privileges.
Woo! That's a little warm right there.
Disassembling the other drum. Getting it down. Breaking it at the knuckle. Separate it out from that thigh. That's a turkey leg right there.
These wings, pop them. Oh, yeah, she done. That wing just fell apart in my hand. All right, let's see if I can't pull out one of these. We'll do the breast first.
That smells so good.
It does. Where's our smell-o-vision?
Right? We're still working on that. Woo, looking good. I'm gonna go start some stuffing while you're carving.
Look at that breast. Okay,
That's
sounds
a nice
good.
looking breast right there.
And I'll try to talk to the phone, but you know.
Do the best you can. And here we got the dog singing Merry Christmas. He's out there trying
Not
to figure
much
out
of
how
a
to
talker,
talk.
but if you ask my
As
wife
he's
and
carving.
friends, they'll tell you.
And I'm gonna make
That's a
some
lie.
stuffing real quick. Nothing too interesting, so we're
Woo, look at that.
not putting that on camera.
Skin just fell right off. Oh, yeah. Very juicy. Very tender. Wish y'all could all taste it. A little bit of that dark meat off the back side right there. Little dark meat chunks. Little white meat chunks. Try and clean this breast up a little better. Nice sandwich material. Mmm. Who doesn't love a turkey sandwich off a turkey you had the night before? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. And then you save your carcass for turkey soup. All right. You put that back in here? Or put this back in there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
I'm heading in to make some gravy.
All right. I will bring these plates in and be right behind you.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. All right, well, shall we dig in?
Oh, my goodness. I'm full from carving the turkey.
Right?
Kidding.
So, this was just a quick, easy way to do a turkey that comes out fabulous, juicy, tons of flavor.
Juicy.
Doesn't take long. On the pellet smoker, no problem. We did mashed potatoes. Everybody knows that. We did some stuffing, some nice breasts, and little cranberry. I got a leg. He got some thigh and some breast, and we're digging in.
I'm a thigh and a breast type of guy.
We made a little gravy out of the drippings. Yeah.
This seasoning you put on the skin, I will say, ridiculous flavor.
It is. I have it in the description. And you can see the beautiful color that come across with the butter, basting, the seasoning.
And y'all know it's Thanksgiving, traditional Thanksgiving dinner, basically. Awesome flavor on this turkey.
Okay. This rare breed.
Yeah? Ooh.
Yeah.
Good company, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it works beautifully. You cannot go wrong with a little rare breed, mashed potatoes and some turkey.
Yes.
It works. Delicious together.
That is beautiful. That tastes so good.
I also put the gravy mixture. I put all that in the description if you guys know we didn't show how to do it. Everything that we use for it's in there. Just a simple, easy gravy. All this. Truly, Thanksgiving doesn't have to be crazy.
Nope, it does not. But
you can have great food without all the craziness.
But you know how Thanksgiving is. It's all your family, sometimes a couple friends over, and it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Especially if you got grandpa out there drinking a 116 proof whiskey.
Yeah, keep the food delicious and simple, and let family be the crazy.
Yeah, I like that.
Because both would be hard.
Well, Adam, this is delicious.
I agree.
Oh,
so good.
If
you run,
may you run in the clouds.
If you fight,
may you fight for your lover's heart.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us. All right, y'all.
Well,
dessert time.
Little
pecan pie.
Bourbon smoked pecan pie.
I cannot wait to try this, to be honest. Ooh, you can taste the bourbon.
Oh, yeah, you can.
That's good. Oh, my goodness. That's good. That's good. Mm. Mm.
That was good.
Mm. That's really good.
Bourbon smoked pecan pie is the way to go.
Oh, brother.
Mm.
You have to go in the descriptions, watch the video. His wife makes this thing from scratch, I believe.
Mm.
Oh, this is delicious. Don't go buy one. Make this.
You'll see how easy it is. It's super simple.
Make this. This is delicious. And put a little bourbon in it. Because, look, bourbon makes everything better.
Or a lot.